Hey guys, so welcome back to the OFD channel and welcome to 2017. Really excited about this new year in watches that we have coming. Kind of been doing some looking around on the internet and looking at what Seiko, some of the colors they're coming out with this year. Really excited. I know there's some emerald greens, some new stuff. Also some new stuff from a brand that we're going to take a look at today. Some Citizen stuff that I've noticed is coming out. And I'm really excited about that too. So today we are actually going to kind of not digress, but take a little bit of a turn off our normal path, and we're going to be taking a look at a ladies' watch today. This being a Citizen Eco Drive. The reference number on this watch is a EW1676-52D. So if you're not familiar with the Eco Drive has been around for quite a number of years. I couldn't tell you exactly how long, but quite a while. And Eco Drive is basically a solar watch. This watch is powered by light. Basically, it can be anything from incandescent light bulbs to the power of the sun, obviously. And as we kind of go into this review a little bit deeper, I'll actually open up the booklet and I'll show you some of the charge time statistics as far as how long it takes or anything like that. So obviously this is a quartz movement in this watch, and you know the great thing about these Eco Drive watches is once you got them charged up fully, which doesn't take all that long, they're good for 6 months. And so my wife has a number of watches. She actually has a couple of automatics and a few quartz watches, actually quite a few. And you know what usually happens when you have a big watch collection is you wear certain things and the battery dies in this one, or the automatic power reserve winds down, and my wife isn't the greatest at resetting an automatic watch, and so I usually end up doing it. And she had told me a while back that she would love to try one of these Citizen Eco Drives because, you know, just the fact that you don't have to worry about continually resetting the watch and stuff like that. You can set it down, and I mean, if you set it in a place where it's actually getting some light, if you got a box with a see-through top, it actually works really good. But this is a great all-around watch. My wife kind of wants a watch in a sports series, so this I would consider kind of a sporty watch from them. It is 100 meters water resistant, which is great. And going through the manual, it actually says that with that 100 meters, you can pretty much do anything, including snorkeling, just as long as you're not diving with air tanks. So Citizen seems to be pretty confident in their water resistance rating. So as you guys can see, it's kind of tough to tell, but we do have a little bit of a gold highlight on the bezel of this watch, as well as on the band links. It's a little bit tougher to tell, but here at these ridge points, there is a little bit of a gold accent, and it's just kind of really adds to it. It's not a really bright gold accent, but it really kind of makes the watch pop. It also has gold indices on this watch, and what I think is just great, and this is where Citizen is really excelling, is in these dials. As you guys can see, this is a mother of pearl dial, which a lot of people say, well, you know, mother of pearl dial, big deal. What's great to know, though, this is actually a photovoltaic panel. This is where the watch is charging from. So the technology to create a beautiful photovoltaic panel, I think, is just a really cool thing that Citizen is doing. And they've got a number of different dials out there right now. So you can see you've got the numbers at the 12 and the 6 o'clock position, and this watch also has a 3 o'clock date window on it. As you guys can see, it does have the lume-filled sword-style hands on this watch, and it also has, it's really tough to see because of the size of the watch, but it actually has lume pips above each of the indices there. So the watch has pretty good lume. It'd probably be tough to get a shot of it because the watch is so small, but it does have very bright blue lume. So for me as a guy, I love that. My wife could really care less. She could care less about any kind of lume guys like that. But let me go ahead and I'm going to get the caliper fired up over here, and we'll take some quick dimensions of this watch. It is a pretty small watch, I'll tell you that right off, compared to what I'm used to dealing with here on the channel. So we grab onto the case there, right by the crown. I got to kind of move around to see. And we're looking at about a 25.5, probably a 26 millimeter case is what this would be advertised as. So nice and petite. And then the north to south on the lugs, you're looking at about 30.2 millimeters. So nice, petite watch, great ladies watch. And then the thickness of this watch is only 7.9 millimeters thick. So extremely comfortable to wear, extremely light. But at the same time, like I said, it does have that sporting, I guess, capabilities, being that it's waterproof to 100 meters, and these solar Eco Drive quartz movements are pretty resilient, pretty much indestructible as far as I can tell. This is standard push-pull crown. Your first pull-out lets you move that date wheel around there and reset that date. The second pull-out will actually stop the second hand because it is a quartz, and you can set the time accurately. So it does have this really nice stainless steel band. These are solid links. It does have push pins. These aren't screw-in links, which is pretty common in a watch this size. And what I thought was pretty neat is if you guys look, it does have a drilled case, so it makes it easy if you wanted to change the band on this watch. But really, being how thin this is and stuff like that, you're not really going to put a nice heavy type band on here, but you could probably put it on like a Bund strap or something like that and make it look nice. Go ahead and look at the back of the clasp here. You guys can see it does have the Citizen logo there and the marking. Very nice and smooth, very well made clasp. Got the push button here to open it up. You guys can see there's your clasp there. And just very well put together. This is stamped. This is not machine steel here. This is stamped, but you know, at the price point of just below $300 for this watch, that's pretty common. So yeah, and the Citizen Eco Drives, I will tell you guys, they have a Premier series that I was actually pretty excited about, and the price is quite a bit more. They run up to $800, and you know, but they have diamonds and stuff like that. But my wife does a lot of work outdoors and banging around, and she says, no, I'll knock that stuff off the face of the watch. They have floating diamonds on them. Very beautiful watches nowadays. Now, one thing I will tell you with this watch, guys, is these are not, at least for me, some of these variants are not as easy to find online. This watch we actually picked up locally at a brick and mortar store in the town I live in. So anyways, let me show you really quickly. We'll get the instruction manual here. And as you guys can see, these watches have a limited 5-year warranty from Citizen Watch, which is based out of Torrance, California, not too far from me. But here's what I wanted to show you guys. I wanted to show you guys with the Eco Drive something about you know, how long it takes to charge the watch up. So let's see if I can get this to focus here. But basically, with a luminance of 3,000 lumens, you're looking at you know, oh, this is in Spanish. No wonder why I can't read it. Let me find the English version, guys. Let me see here. I can kind of read it, but there we go. Canada, limited 5-year warranty. Okay, I missed it. Here, let me try to find it here. Okay, so here we go. So luminance at a distance of 8 inches under a 30-watt fluorescent light bulb. That will actually charge this watch. For 1 day of use, it only takes about 40 minutes. To fully charge it under a light bulb would take 130 hours. But the big one is down there at the bottom with the 100,000 lux luminance outdoors on a sunny day. It'll take it 2 minutes to charge up for 1 day and about 11 hours, as you can see down here at the bottom, to get 6 months of charge. So, and once you're at that point, you know, the rest is kind of just maintenance as you're wearing it around and stuff like that. The watch will charge up and stuff. But yeah, guys, if your wife likes to have a watch that you don't really need to worry about resetting the time, except for daylight savings times if you're in an area where that's a problem. But you know, these Citizen Eco Drives, it's really the newest technology offered. You know, is solar out there right now. Seiko keeps making more watches solar. Citizen keeps making more watches solar. They're green watches. I mean, you're eliminating the need for battery changes over the years. You're eliminating the needs for oils and services and seals coming in and out of your mechanical watches. You know, and so there's just really something great about this solar technology and the Eco Drives from Citizen, and as well as the solar Seikos, guys. So yeah, go ahead and take a look. This being the Citizen Eco Drive, reference number on this watch is the EW1676-52D. And just a really, really nice looking little watch, guys. So anyways, if you like this video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. And if you have not subscribed to the channel yet, please do. Please do. And again, everyone, I wish you a Happy New Year.